So once again, class, we are continuing our Unit 8, Topic 8 study on observing the sky. And today we're going to do a lesson on grammar. We're going to talk about verbs. What are verbs? Let me see. I can give you an example of a verb. Or let's give a few examples. The word sit, stand. Oh, the word clap. Those are all verbs. So what do you think a verb is? Yes, it's something that you do. Verb is an action word. We're going to talk today about verbs that are what we call present tense. That means they happened they're happening right now, or they happened in the past. Past tense verbs have already happened. So, present tense and past tense verbs. Verbs are action words. Any action word that is happening right now, we call that present tense. Present. Not that I'm going to give you a present, but this word now means that it's happening right now. Past tense means that it already happened. Maybe it happened earlier today or yesterday or even last week. That's what we call past tense. Now, when we're talking about present tense, we have to put an S on the verb. But on past tense, that's where our ed comes in. We put an ed on the verb when we're writing it, and we make that d sound when we're speaking. Let's look at an example. What's this word? It is a verb. Yes, it's the verb plays. Now it comes from the actual root word without the S. It's just play. But when I want it to be in the present tense, I have to put an S on it. And so I use it in a sentence like this. He plays ball. But what if this he person, this boy or man, what if they did it already? Maybe yesterday. Look at my other column. Play now becomes played. He played ball yesterday. Okay? Let's try this. We're going to put play. And so you'll see that play becomes plays. And then I can use it in a sentence. Walk. Oh. Let's try this. Help me with this one. Walk, another verb, becomes walk when I want to use it in a present tense sentence. Can you help me? Okay. She walks fast. But if she already has done it, I can't say walks. I have to now take walk and put an ed on it. She walked fast last night. Will it work? Yes. Okay, let's try another word. Let's see. I'm trying to think of another quick verb. Oh, let's do race would become races if I want to use the present tense. Well, what if I want to use the past tense? What would I have to put on the word? Yes, I'd have to put an ed on it. Raced. Raced. He races with his brother. But if it's already an action that has already taken place, we call that past tense. I would have to say, yesterday he raced with his brother. Okay? I think we're starting to get it. We're going to do some more together so we can practice. Okay? So, present tense uses an S. Past tense, we have to add that ed. All right, let's try our book. Get your grammar and spelling book. We're going to go to page 50 and 51. Let's try some. Let's do the present tense first. It says present tense verbs tell about actions that are happening right now. Remember, my chart said now. When the subject is singular, add an S or ES to the word to the end of most verbs to make the present tense form. Do not add S when the subject is plural, and we'll see what they mean by that. Al likes the color purple. Kara and Raul water the plants. Write the present tense form of the verb in parentheses on the line. So, number 1 says, Zach play guitar. Do we put an S or an ED on play? Good, we put an S because it's present tense. Zach plays guitar. Write the present tense verb on the form of the verb in parentheses on the line. So we have to write plays. All right. Let's try it. PLAY. Yes. Okay. Plays. We put the S on it. Marina and Pat ask questions. They're doing it right now, So we need to put an S on ask. Okay? And because of that SK, it's going to sound a little bit different. It'll just sound like we're just saying ask. That sk gets dropped. Uh-oh. Boys and girls, I'm going to let you do that one. Think I really, well, maybe I'll finish it. There it is. All right. So these are present tense verbs, so they will need an S. Dad waves to us. The runners race around the track. Okay? Let's change something. I just realized that I made a mistake. Don't put an S here because it's more than one person. And then if it's more than one person, like here, the runners, I have an S on runners. I don't need an S on race. The runners race around the track. Sarah stirs, because Sarah's just one person. Sarah stirs the soup. And then mom drives us. Drives needs an S. Remember, present tense gets an S except when it's plural. That means it's more than one person in the subject. So Zach, that's one person. We have to use plays. Marina and Pat, two people. So we don't need an S on ask. Dad, we need an S on waves. Runners, that's more than one, so no S on race. Sarah stirs. Sarah's just one person, so we need an S on stirs. And then mom, just one mom, drives us. Now, the second page that you're doing is asking you to work with past tense verbs. Past tense means verbs that have already happened. Past tense verbs tell about actions that already happened. Past tense verbs often end in ed. It says often because sometimes there's special spellings for these words. So, he mailed a letter. That means he's already done it. She turned on the computer. She's already turned it on. That's past tense. Write the past tense form of the verb in parentheses on the line. So this is the same. These are the same directions. We just now have different verbs. He watched the sky. You want to change watch into watched by adding ed. Okay? So watched. Put that on the line with the ed. And that's what you have to do for each one. Okay, we learn about stars. Learn, put an ed. We learned about stars. And that's what we're doing now in this unit. Dana, look at the moon. Dana looked at the moon. And that gets an ed, look, but when you say it, it sounds like a T sound. Looked. Dana looked at the moon. Remember, we were working on not saying look did. Boys and girls, there's no such word as look did. We say looked. Dana looked at the moon. Okay, I think I've given you enough examples for you to be able to successfully complete the rest of this page. Boys and girls, keep up the hard work. You are doing a great job. Take care and be safe. I'll see you next time. Bye.